Hello, welcome. You are with Dr. Sushma Singh. Today in Unit 10, Social and Human Development. Let us start the lecture with topic What is Human Development? The notion of human development essentially addresses the human in development. All those elements which make a person human, not only in terms of what he or she needs for basic survival, such as food, clothing, or shelter, health, etc., but a sense of dignity, what Adam Smith called the ability to mix with other people without being ashamed to appear in public. It is a process of enlarging people's choices. The human development approach looks at income as a means, not as an end, to people's development in contrast with the earlier growth model. It is felt that there is no automatically link between income growth and human progress. HDR 1990 had the following to say. The term human development here denotes both the process of widening people's choices and level of their achieving well-being. It also helps in distinguishing clearly between two sides of human development. One is the formation of human capabilities such as improved health or knowledge, or the other is the use that people make of their acquired capabilities. In contrast with earlier theories and models, the human development approach broadens the concept to not only include issues such as basic needs and income, but also people's choices on what people should have to be able to ensure their own livelihood without ending up as mere beneficiaries. Human development is moreover concerned not only with basic need satisfaction but also with human development as a participatory dynamic process. It applies equally to less developed and highly developed nations. The next topic is measuring human development. The choices people make, as the development reports have pointed out, is a process which is best understood in the specific context of their time and space. For choices change and are specific to cultures. Some choices may seem irrational. Over the years, various human development reports have laid stress on different aspects of these choices. The question that comes to mind is if the choices are so wide and specific to cultures, is it possible to measure them and is it possible to make a comparison? The report of 1990s does realize the problems of presenting a complex picture of all the choices people make. It says too many indicators would produce a perplexing picture, perhaps distracting policymakers from the main trends. The crucial issue, therefore, is of emphasis. In the initial reports, three indicators were considered most important and comparative figures were provided. The three elements which were considered essential to human life are longevity, knowledge, and a decent living standard. There is no standard mechanism for measuring human development indicators. For example, longevity can be calculated by longevity at birth as an indicator. And the second indicator, knowledge literacy figures, are the main indicators. Though there are debates about what kind of literacy, the quality of it, and so on. But literacy is still the beginning and therefore a good indicator. As for the third element, decent living, it is very difficult to look for indicators. It requires data on access to land, credit, income, and other resources. Except for income, data on other indicators is rarely available. And even the indicators of income does not always tell the whole story, especially since incomes are mostly in the national average. However, by actually looking at purchasing power of income helps in assessing the buying power of the money that people have. One of the major problems of calculating indicators is that they are shown as a national average. The average does not reveal the wide disparity that may exist in the society. For instance, there are wide disparities between male and female literacy as well as between the rich and the poor. These disparities exist for other indicators as well: health, longevity, and income. There have been attempts to adjust these disparities. If inequality is seen as reducing the value of average achievement as given by unweighted average mean, that can be adjusted by the use of inequality measures. Such distributional corrections can make a significant difference to an evaluation of a country's performance. When it comes to other equally essential elements of human well-being such as cultural freedom, security, human interaction, it becomes very difficult to conceptualize these categories and equally difficult to measure them. Here we want to close this lecture. Thanks for listening.